Well, I finally shared this with some of my family, these videos that we're making on this house remodel, and realized today it's been over a month since I posted one. I'm not exactly sure what I can tell you has been done in that month. Pretty sure this garage was not stripped then. If you look over here, we got all the drywall gone, all the way back to, well, the whole wall, I guess. And then I stripped the drywall across the top of the garage doors, and then down that left side. What this has turned into, that little hole down there that I found a while back, we had some termite damage that really ate this up. All of the studs back in here and back in here are gone. The only thing left really is the cedar trim. The termites got into the top up here and got all the way across the top of that double seal plate. Let me get in a little closer over here. So this is where I'd cut the seal plate off, just to show you how bad rotten it was. They even got into the top of that board at the top. But you got termites all the way through here, and they ate all that up. They also had gotten into these stud walls here, and this whole seal plate was gone. I've got some pictures of that somewhere. So effectively what I did was replace this bottom seal with a treated. I just cut and focus. Come on, focus. There you go. I just cut out what was bad, but most of this was completely gone. And then you'll see the ends of these right through here where they got ate up. I replaced that seal plate all the way back to there. The rest of it was pretty good. I had a squirrel, I believe, get in and eat up all my blackboard in the back. Then I sistered these new studs up to the top. The top plate back there still needs to be finished. And I screwed some, nailed some, and then put all my fire blocks back in. The reason why I'm doing a little more here, I have decided that I want, instead of 2 8-foot doors, I would rather have 1 single door. Mainly because if I can get rid of that center post right there, I'll be able to pull vehicles into the middle of this garage and work on them a little bit easier. What I'm doing instead is I'm basically framing for a larger garage door. This is 2 7-foot tall by 8-foot wide doors. And then I think it's roughly a little over a foot in the middle. So I'm going to go to an 18-foot wide opening. And then I'm going to go up to what will be an 8-foot tall opening. So what I'm having to do is frame for a larger door than what's here. To eliminate the center post, I have to do an engineered LVL beam across the top. It gets into more later, but it's also going to carry an LVL beam that goes across the top of the garage to support the ceiling joist across their span. I had them engineer me a 3-ply that'll give me more room. It'll come down, well, exacts don't matter, but it'll come down well above the 8-foot clearance I want from the floor to the top. But to go to a 3-ply, that means it's 3 boards thick. So this being a 2x4 wall, I have to reframe this as a 2x6 wall to support it. Now I have some design plans that I can share, just to give you an idea of what this is essentially going to be. But that seal plate there was also rotten. I mean, completely missing, as well as this one through here. So when I put my treated in here, I stepped this up to a 2x6, so I can have the 2x6 framing. Because essentially you need 3 2x6 boards underneath each end of that LVL to hold the weight. And by doing that, I had to notch this out right here and down and hammer that in, and then use my handy dandy 22 nailer which ironically is called a Remington, but I'm not sure if Remington, the gun manufacturer, makes the 22 nailer. If someone knows, I'd be curious to find out. They're pretty neat. I've used them before. This one's kind of cool. I bought it at a garage sale for a couple dollars. It was brand new in the package. And I haven't had a use for it since I moved here. I bought it when I moved up here. But I have a use for it now. So, my sill plate, starting out with the 2x6, and I'm going to build the framing in this little wall as I go. Once I have the beam up in there, this is actually the jack stud for the garage doors as they are now. Anyway, this is the jack stud. So the king stud for the garage doors as they are now will be a jack stud for the new header. So down the road, I'm going way out of my way to keep from removing these garage doors, but I still want them and I need them right now. The idea is that I'll have this framed up where I can put the bigger garage door in later. Now I know it's not everything that I've done since the last post or video update, but I will try to keep these going at least. If you're kind of interested in the progress and how things are going, click the subscribe button so you can be notified when there's new things. Check out the little blog site. I think I've got it on the screen right now, so you can click on there as well. I'll do some posts there, and it's easier to put pictures up on there, so hopefully I can get some layouts and design plans and things like that online in a more condensed and concise manner. But if you guys got any opinions on what I'm doing, give me a comment. Certainly if you're watching this and you see something that I'm forgetting, missing, I don't want to feel like an idiot later when I figure it out the hard way. So let me know about it. Thanks for watching.